Hello everybody, just wanted to do a quick video. This is for mrchochomama, and the deadline is been changed to December 1st, 2012, and what the requirements were: to scrap about a date night, project life is good as well. Number 2, use 3 hearts, no more no less. Number 3 was use 2 different mist sprays. Number 4 was be a subbie. Number 5 was do a video response linked to the video by December 1st, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So this is my layout for my date night, and it's twilight date night, and that's what I have here. What I used was this is the paper studio, and this is like a clear paper, clear acetate, and it came with this white sheet underneath. This paper is Recollections rose paper that I got from Michael's, like for, I don't know, $1. I used some Recollections rhinestone adhesive, which I really like. And then these letters are from the Dollar Tree, and I use some Halloween paper, and it had bats on it, and I really liked it. I didn't want to use a solid black on my display, so I used that, which I really like how it came out. And this was actually a white cardstock that I used my spellbinders on, and I used the Lindy's stamp gang spray, and this is Starburst, and that kind of like looks like a pink. And then I use Moon Shadow Mist, and I thought it was going to be black, but it's actually like a brown. So that's what I used on this, and then underneath on the white, I don't know if you can see the sprinkles, but that's what I used. I misted my journal spot, and then around underneath. So that's my mist. And my 3 hearts were some wooden buttons that I used, and they're red, 1, 2, and 3. And I used this sheer dollar store ribbon, and I made bows, and I put 3 bows there. And I'll tell you about our date night. My husband's not a real big fan of the girly movies, but he did, he did entertain me by going to the Twilight movies. So he said one day, he was like, after it had come out, he was like, do you want to go to the movies? And I'm like, I would love to go to the movies. And he goes, well, how about we see Twilight? He goes, I just can't not know what happened since I already drug him to the other ones. So we went to the Twilight date night. And we went out, and we had a really, it was a crazy night, because when we got there, it was busy and sold out. So we waited to the next movie, and the theater I took him was like horrendous. Normally, when I went there before, like last year, it was really, really nice and clean and, quiet. And we went this time, there was like kids everywhere, like teenagers on a Friday night. It was like super crazy. So popcorn and trash, and it was just crazy. So on my little journal spot, I put Twilight date night. Went to see the last Twilight movie in Louisville, Kentucky, which sold out. Took booth pictures, and my hubby said that I was the jelly to his peanut butter. And that's kind of like a little joke, because in the booth they had the pictures where you could take, you got in the booth and took pictures. Well, we were in the booth, and then I saw that one. I was like, and I picked that one because he sent me a plaque while he deployed that says, I'm the cheese to his macaroni. So I thought it was kind of humorous. So that's the one I picked out. Well, lo and behold, there was another one. And my husband is horribly obnoxious. He says, let's get that one. And I'm like, no, this is going to my scrapbook. So we end up getting both of them, because I couldn't say no, and then have regrets if we didn't get that one. And it was toilet tissue and a pile of poo. And I was like, well, I'm not the pile of poo, buddy. So I was like, I'm the tissue. Because I'm soft and fluffy. Anyways, I don't know. We are just some horribly obnoxious people. Anyways, so we got those pictures. And I have, since I moved my craft room, I have no idea where they're at. So I'm going to develop the pictures off my phone this weekend. And I'm going to put a picture here. And I was thinking maybe when I found the tickets, I would put them under here. And, this is actually adhered right here with hot glue. I originally, tell you the story, I originally had this underneath acetate, and I was like, I don't know what I was doing. So I pulled it off, and using a high temp gun, whoa, that like super glues it. So I pulled it off, and it ripped, and I was not happy. So then I glued the acetate back down, and then I put this on top, which I really liked the way it came out. And then so now I can put the tickets, or I don't know, something under here. And then I can put my picture, sorry about the glare, under here when I get it this weekend. But overall, I'm very, very pleased about the way my date night layout came out, and I like it says Twilight Date Night. Oh, I love that. I love it. Anyways, but that's my silly story about my horribly obnoxious husband on Twilight Date Night. And the movie was like great. I loved it. I love this story. And oh, Team Jacob. Team Jacob. Yes, my husband, I always tease him, you look like Jacob. He goes like, no, I don't. I don't look like Jacob. Anyways, this is my video response for mrchochomama. And I hope that you accept my layout as entry, because like I said, I won't get my picture till this weekend, but this is my layout. This is what I made. So hope it works for you. I used the 3 hearts and then my 2 Lindsay Stamp Gang, which are brand new. I got those from Lindsay Stamp Gang, and this is how I got them. I actually did one of the Halloween challenges, and I was not the winner, but they gave me a $15 credit just for participating. So I was like, woo, I get to participate. I'm so glad. And then when everything went on sale during Thanksgiving, I ordered those with my credit. So, and there was another one that came in it, but I was like kind of shocked. I was like, it's not full, and then you had to add water. So, but I was really pleased because, like, look, if you could see. Sorry, you can't see, but it's like super shiny. It's like super shiny. It's like shiny. You can't see it with my phone. I'm recording with my phone today. Sorry. So, anyways, don't want to make this video too long. I hope you accept my layout entry. I had a lot of fun doing it, and everybody else, if you haven't checked out mrchochomama, go to her channel and subscribe, check out the details, and hopefully play along. You have until midnight, so actually December 1st at 10 p.m. Sorry, December 1st, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So have a great night. Thank you for watching, and thank you for having the opportunity to do a challenge and get something done for my scrapbook, and have a great day.